guys, this is the Wolfman here, and how are you doing today? Today we're going to play Minecraft. We're going to start on a new world. Um, Minecraft has to easily be one of my favorite games, and being my first playthrough, I was just kind of wanting to try something new. You know, I'm more of a introvert person, and I was just kind of wanting to try new things and see how this works. The goal today and ultimately in this series is just to kind of show you a little bit about Minecraft. I've been playing it for a little while and started at a good place actually. Just kind of get the feel. You know, I know a lot of people have done Minecraft playthroughs and I just wanted to get my take on it. So today, ultimately, I'm going to do the basics, build a shelter, a bed, and try to get a furnace. Just a basic establishment. As always, you know, you have to, especially the first night, have a place to stay, because when darkness falls, all shit hits the fan. So, at this moment, we're going to break down some trees with our bare fists, because we're totally badass like that, you know. But yeah, as I was saying, you know, this is my first playthrough, so I probably suck more than anything. I'm nowhere near probably what you guys have all heard, but you know, it's something I love gaming, and it's always been a big passion of mine, and I was just kind of wanting to share that with you guys. First thing we need to do is to make some planks. That's going to be our basic building block for the most part. I think right here looks like a pretty good spot to start off with. Usually when I start out, I like to be simple with it. I usually do kind of like a little hobbit hole pretty much. And it's something where you don't have to use wood for. Easy to make. So we're going to go ahead and put our crafting table here, and with this we're going to make some tools. We're going to need some sticks, and that way we can do at least about 2 pickaxes, 2 shovels, and we're going to at least get an axe and a sword, and that should be a pretty good starting point. We're going to go ahead and take out some of this stone and get a good little breathing room in here. We're going to want to find coal at some point, but if we can't find any, we can always go with just plain charcoal. It's not that big of a deal. Alright, it's a good little opening spot for now. There we go. And we'll do a door for here too. But for right now, let's go ahead and try to get us a bed made up. Go slaughter some sheep, get some wool, and we'll go ahead and get a bed, and we should have enough to go ahead and do a furnace. Go ahead and have a go ahead and get some charcoal made up, and be a good little summer home. There we go. Only got one. Okay, I think that, yeah. Alright, we need one more, you guys. But, yeah, I'm actually a college student right now, and, you know, cutting trees is kind of like a big no-no in my field, unnecessarily, but, you know, we kind of in a survival situation, so it's not that big of a deal. Ultimately, I'd like to also get on here, kind of like a tree farm. You know, I always need wood for tools, and if you build more of the fancier houses, Always going to need it. We'll have to go mow the yard. Surprised they actually don't have like a specific tool to do this on a large scale. Make it a lot easier, but then again, you know, it's always fun to have to take your time and get everything built up. And so for this, we're going to go ahead and make some charcoal up. We already know how to use a furnace, but we're going to need something to start a fire with, and we're going to need something to burn for it. Might go ahead and put one for here, and that way we can get charcoal. We can do torches. While we're at it, we'll go ahead and make us a door. Good old grand door, grand house. Alright, we have our charcoal. Let's go ahead and make another stick. And we can go ahead and make torches. And I imagine if you guys already know, but if you don't, torches are a great way to see the world, and it also helps keep the mobs from spawning in your house. I've had a time where I had a creeper actually spawn in my house and blow half of it away, so we're going to make sure we want to keep it visibly lit up, and that way we shouldn't have to really worry about it. But see, we need one more sheep and we can make a bed. And of course we'll have to look for food. There we go, we got our bed. Yeah, we're gonna need food, because of course you got to worry about, you know, if you have full meat things right there, we automatically recover health. And at times, especially when you first start out, you're gonna need all the health you can get. You're gonna, especially when it comes to nighttime, when shit kind of hits the fan, it's always good to have a place to call home and to rest. But for now, we're going to go ahead, we're going to kill us a chicken, get some chicken breast. We're going to, ooh, some pretty roses. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get some food stored up. Eventually we're going to get a chest, and that way we'll have a good start. And hopefully by the time we'll have us a leather armor to protect us. Go ahead and get some pork chops. I'm a guy I like cooking, so all this is pretty cool. But yeah, like I said, I was just kind of starting this channel just to kind of show you guys a little something. I'm gonna do some more games, but for right now I'm just starting out, you know, just getting kind of used to the whole recording, and so, you know, it's going to take some learning steps. Like I said, Minecraft's always been kind of a favorite for me. It's always been there, and so, you know, I figured, you know, why not? It's a great game. I know most people know about it now, but it's always different for everybody. It's always, you know, it's randomly spawned, and it's always just one of those. It's a great starter, I guess you could say. And so for right now, we're going to go ahead. We're going to cook a chicken breast. Let's see, might need to make some more charcoal later, but for right now, I think this ought to do us pretty well. And also, before we leave today, we're going to do a quick chest. There we go. And you you know, hopefully eventually we can kind of actually build an actual house instead of a hobbit hole. And alright, and I'll just see where it goes from there. You know, at first it's going to be kind of slow. You know, eventually we're going to build up to a farm. Yeah, so, you know, if you guys have any questions, you know, I'll try to go later on. I'm not the greatest with the redstone electronics and such, but, you know, I'm willing to learn with you guys. You know, I know enough to do doors and basic electronics, you know, doing like automatic turrets, self-defense type of things. And you know, eventually we can explore a little more. But for right now, I think we have a good start. Let's head on back in before it gets dark and before everything decides to come out and try to eat my brains or shoot me with their arrows. But yeah, you guys, you know, I think we're gonna have a good series here. You know, we actually got a pretty good little spot. About like the perfect home. Even though we're slaughtering cows, you know, might have a cow spirit to come and haunt us for slaughtering all of his people. And so yeah, after we get home, we're going to end the video there. And that'll be pretty much our shelter that we built up. Go ahead and get a good night's rest, maybe eat a little bit, and get our food bar up. And the next video will probably entail getting more food stored up. Probably go ahead and try to finish up a thing of armor. We may can get some of it. Let's check it out. I can't do it right there. We can do boots. Alright, that's a good start. It's not much, but every little bit counts. So we'll go ahead and put this on. Alright, we're fashionable in these boots. Alright, good night's sleep. And we're gonna have us a big old chicken breast for the morning. And I say that's a good time to stop. Alright, thank you guys for watching this. This is the Wolfman, and I'll see you in the next video.